my mind. Hello, everyone. I am only 15 minutes late. Welcome to the Perennial quarterfinals. The first match of the quarterfinals that will be streamed. I thought this was happening an hour later. I trolled, so my bad on that. This is the matchup between welcome to TREV City and Kakurenbo, I believe. So South Korean primarily team versus mostly Canadians, prominently Ryuk and other OWC players such as the Pro and Vesperit as well joining them. They're going to be winning the first point. I need to actually get stuff up here because I completely forgot about this, and I am very right now. Yeah, this is might as well give you guys a rundown of what this map is. This is Nomad 5. This is your standard 240 BPM burst pick. And it is indeed a burst pick. And oh my god, I don't think Kakurenbo really likes bursts. Because TREV City are just kind of nailing this right now. And I feel like they already kind of know that this is sort of just doomed. Even with combo breaks from the Pro, not really going to matter that much as Anthasia's the only one really having a fun time right now. Spectre as well, holding on to a 94% just about, but Jungwoo Young and Amakawa not having the greatest of times right now. Meanwhile, TREV City just looking completely dominant on this. It's going to be giving them a 2-0 lead at the start of this match. Yeah, honestly, not really an awful lot to say. Big props to Anastasia, though. Anastasia holding, I believe, an FC. Even with that accuracy, that's still going to be one of the highest scores in the lobby. Just barely beaten out by Vesperit and Ryuk at the end there, but it's going to be a solid second point for TREV City. Actually, never mind, they didn't beat him out. Anthanasia with the highest score in the lobby with the FC, 93% accuracy. Not going to be enough to match the overall team consistency of TREV City on that pick, though. And that was their pick. So Kakurenbo now having to take another, they have to take a break point from TREV City, and they need to also get a point on the board here. See what pick they opt to do that with. So you can see TREV City banning out DT1 is actually kind of a surprising ban. I didn't think they'd ban DT1. DT4 from Kakurenbo makes sense. As we just saw it from Nomad 5, definitely just wanting to stay away from that finger control in speed. So I imagine TREV City, DT2 and DT3 are probably going to be very obvious picks for them to follow up on. As for Kakurenbo, though, picking into Hidden 3 first, losing that. Do they opt to go for more tech picks here? Are they going to try something a bit different? This is also, for those tuning in, a loser's bracket match to start things off. So the loser of this is eliminated from the tournament. Will be no longer playing with us. It's going to be Nomad 3, the alt-oriented Nomad pick. Relatively lengthy one, this one. I believe around 4 minutes of length. And pretty much just constant difficulty throughout. There's not really a notable diff spike in this map. Pretty much miss on virtually anything. Seems like we're just waiting for players to get ready here. Seems like TREV City is going to be running with the tried and true lineup of Ryuke, Wolfle, and Vesperit staying in. Thieves going to be swapping in. Meanwhile, on the side of Kakurenbo, we're going to be having Neta and Atapir swap in. We'll see if they can get their first point on the board with this pick. Nomad 3. As I was saying, this map is relatively consistent in its difficulty pretty much throughout the entire map. There's not really a point in this where you would say, you know, I can combo this consistently. There's just pretty much anything you can just miss on, and that's sort of the par for the course on these sorts of alt maps, and we see Wolfle and Thieves getting caught out early on here. So a very slight combo advantage to Kakurenbo in the early stages of this map. However, the accuracy from both Atapir and Neta not really doing them any favors right now, even with this combo advantage. And Neta going to be dropping the combo. No trades in response from TREV City. Atapir as well going to be dropping. Now as we enter the first chorus, only 2 FCs now to what is essentially 4 FCs. Wolfle and Thieves recovering very nicely after their earlier breaks. Vesperit finally going to be the next one to drop. That is one of the FCs down on the side of TREV City. Wiffle as well does trade as well, and oh my god, there goes every single person except these on the side of TREV City. Ryuke and Wiffle as well, dropping at the tail end of that ending there. And the only ones to really reply with that are Atapir and Netta, who have already broken prior. 2 FCs to what is essentially 1 now as we approach the first third of the map. And, well, there goes that combo. Thieves now no combo on the side of TREV City. Spectre, the only FC remaining, as Hana does find a drop as well. The score gap is going to start relatively increasing at quite a bit of a pace here, as long as Spectre can hold this combo. About halfway of the map, or halfway of the map remaining. Spectre does finally find a drop. That's the biggest combo on the side of Kakurenbo gone. Wiffle does trade it, but it is still a slight combo advantage to TREV City, especially with Atapir missing repeatedly there. And now, all of a sudden, score gap is just going to shift right back over to TREV City. And with another drop there, no answers from the side of TREV City for those drops on those 2 players. Suddenly, things looking a bit dire. Thieves does answer, but a bit late. It's going to take one more miss to really solidify any real difference in score here. With the combos from Ryuke and Vesprit, it's looking a bit dire. These does drop one more time. Not going to be enough to shift combo advantage, but does mean if one of Ryuke and Vesprit drop, then this could get quite spicy. Wiffle actually is the one to drop, and that does give Kakurenbo the combo advantage as we enter this last part here. Whether or not it's going to be enough, I'm not too sure. It might take one of the combos missing. Oh my god! Goodbye to everyone on that pattern. Spectre and Ryuke, the only ones to hold through that, as well as these, and suddenly no longer possible. Ryuke going to be solidifying his around 600k score on this map with a solid combo at the very end here. There's going to be another breakpoint for TREV City. First 3 picks already down 0-3 for Kakurenbo. Down 2 breakpoints. TREV City still has speed picks to go into. They have DT2 as well as DT3. Considering how No Mod 5 went, I would not be surprised to see them just opt to go for those immediately. Which is probably what we're going to be we're going to probably end up seeing that. Be honestly kind of surprised if TREV City picks something other than DT2 or DT3 here. Actually, maybe No Mod 2 would also be fine, but those 3 picks are sort of the obvious ones that I'd say are like no-brainers for TREV City to pick into. And there it is, DT2, the next pick. Stereotypical double-time speed map. I believe around 230 BPM on this one. I haven't played the DT pool because I'm not a DT player. 240 BPM on this. A lot of bursts, a lot of long bursts, as a matter of fact. Just your general speed consistency map. And Senya. So what can go wrong, right? Same team from Kakurenbo as Nomad 5, not too surprising as Nomad 5 and DT2 share quite a bit of similarities. I imagine we'll be seeing the pro in for the side of TREV City on this pick. Yep, there he is. So same rosters as Nomad 5, and if Nomad 5 was any real indication, this is probably going to be pretty lopsided in favor of TREV City. So we get into the fourth map here. We'll see what Kakurenbo can do on this in comparison to Nomad 5. Getting a little funny tournament client shenanigans here and there. We love the tournament client, as a matter of fact. Yeah, you can already see pretty much just off the first few seconds what this map is going to be all about. It is what is essentially just another Nomad 5 with a slightly higher AR. And unsurprisingly, we are seeing much of the same issues on the side of Kakurenbo, I think. Unfortunately, just not having a very solid enough speed roster to really take advantage of any of these speed picks. Meanwhile, on the side of TREV City, no issues to really speak of. The Pro and Wiffle, the only accuracies below 98% right now. Yeah, this is already looking to be a very solid fourth point for TREV City. Not really that surprising given their performance on Nomad 5. Still holding on to 4 FCs right now compared to the no FCs on the side of Kakurenbo. Unfortunately, Anthanasia not going to be FCing the map, like he did on Nomad 5. And yeah, this is Canada speed. Canada, Canada speed. Desperate and the Pro gonna be dropping the full combos, but it does not matter. At this point, the score lead is already just too far gone. Now it's just whether or not Wiffle and Ryuke will FC, which I imagine they probably will, seeing the score gap. Probably not going to feel really that nervous. Wow, this ending gets... Whoa, this ending gets crazy! I was not expecting that ending to be as stamina intensive as it was. But Ryuke and Wiffle going to be holding on to that Anthanasia as well with the S rank. That's going to be the fourth point on the board for TREV City. And Kakurenbo, I just imagine they're going to straight up ban DT3 here. Either that or Nomad 2. I feel like either two of those bans are probably what you would, you'd probably expect at this point. DT3 ban from Kakurenbo. Not surprising. No mod 1 from TREV City. Not wanting to deal with the RNG no mod pick. I respect it. That does give Kakurenbo a bit of a possible tip here, though. They are banning that aim, as they have banned DT1 and no mod 1 at this point. Maybe Hard Rock 1 would be a very good pick if they're not feeling the aim consistency right now. Definitely a pick that I feel like both these teams would do well on paper, but TREV City not really feeling the aim right now. Might be a good idea to go for that. About running out of time on the pick. Let's see what they ought to go for here. Hard Rock 1 will be the pick. So, noticing that TREV City banning the aim maps, want to try and see if they are feeling unconfident in the aim maps, or whether or not TREV just does not really want to play aim right now. We'll see which one it is. As I said, both of these teams more than capable of playing maps like this. And Hard Rock 1, you couldn't really get more of an aim map than this. Not really anything else other than aim on this one. Some weird rhythms, as this is entirely in a 1/3 measure, but fairly straightforward for the most part. Not really too difficult to act as well. The rhythm is fairly consistent. You've seen Thieves, and I'm not even going to bother reading that name, coming in in the place of TREV City, and we'll be seeing Atapir and waiting on their 4th member. Will be Netta coming in for Kakurenbo. I've been informed that those who are in the 4th slot of TREV City, whose name I will not mention, is Chiv. So from now on, he is now Chiv. Congratulations. Alright, getting into the 5th map, Hard Rock 1. We'll see how the aim is playing out for TREV City. Haven't really seen any map that really takes advantage of just raw aim consistency yet. So this could be the point that Kakurenbo need to get their mind back in the game. Relatively lengthy aim pick on this, 3 minutes long. So early misses like what we have seen from Wiffle and Antapir not going to matter as much as you may think. It's mostly going to come down to these choruses. If you drop during these choruses, or right there, as Lugiel and Ryuke both demonstrate, that could be a bit of a problem, but all of a sudden, there goes all the FCs. Youngwoo and Neta going to be missing. These as well, trading it, but it is just Shiv now, the only combo remaining throughout this first chorus, and there goes that. Actually, essentially reset combos from both sides. We're pretty much at the exact same place for both of these teams now. Very slight combo advantage in favor of TREV City, but it is very, very slight. And not too big of a score gap, only 100k points of difference, so any miss from the side of TREV City can actually pretty massively impact how things are going to play out here. Chiv going to be finding a slider break. Antapir earlier also found a slider break, so not going to matter too much. Neta and Wiffle trading drops on the aim section here. And it is just the top row gaming for now. We end off that second chorus. The repeated drops from Antapir and Neta, though. TREV City has a pretty sizable combo advantage now, as well as just general combo advantage, and more so off that break from Jeongwoo Young now. So Thieves and Ryuke versus Lugiel. And with Lugiel breaking, this combo gap is going to be very, very... Okay, never mind. There goes that. Everyone is missing everywhere. We enter the hardest part of the map. Unsurprisingly, very few combos in that section. And that is going to pretty much solidify TREV City taking another break point, going to match point here. Thieves with 0 100s and only breaks to speak of. Gonna be getting the top score on the map, just barely edging out Ryuke's 99.4 2 miss. TREV City to follow up with the next pick, and it's gonna be Hard Rock 3. So not opting for Nomad 2, but this is, after what we saw in Hard Rock 1, I can get behind this pick. This is the sort of gimmicky Hard Rock pick. It's a somewhat of a mixture of Nomad 3 and some other aspects of maps like Nomad 6 in some fashion, actually, since there is a double section in this map that is quite funny. Bit of a little comedic section, as you say. Getting into the sixth and potentially last pick of this matchup. TREV City win this. They complete the sweep against Kakurenbo and advance to the next quarterfinals matchup that they will have this weekend. Kakurenbo will be knocked out of the tournament. I believe we're actually having some technical issues with the lobby itself here. I believe the lobby actually might have aborted, just based off what we're seeing in chat. So something might have went wrong on one of the players' ends here. We always love a good Bancho incident every tournament match. Oh, actually, Ryuke and chat bringing up a fairly, now that I think about it, obvious point. The storyboard on this map is actually one of the more complex storyboards, with a lot of different objects, and a lot of flashing lights and just general coding shenanigans happening, as most storyboards nowadays have. So the load time on this is actually quite exponentially longer than what you might expect from a standard map. And we are seeing that currently. Welcome to the loading game. Team, we might have a problem. We might have an issue with this map. I think we are getting gapped by a storyboard. Never in my life have I ever imagined that we are going to be getting gapped by a storyboard in a tournament match, but I guess there are firsts for everything at this point. Huh, that's kind of crazy. Well, we're going to have to take a little break here for some technical difficulties, because I don't even think we are actually going to be starting this map. I have never seen this happen before. Well, while we get this issue sorted out. Unfortunately, I have already sort of discussed what would happen to these teams if they win or lose, and what's on the line here in particular on this map, so can't really go over that again. What I can say is, that song's pretty good. It's a featured artist song, fun fact. Well, gonna be starting again. We'll see if disabling the storyboard on some of the client's ends will fix anything here. So we will be praying for that. Third time is the charm? Question mark? Because it's not looking like that's the case. As a matter of fact, I don't think that's the case. So I do think a change in pick is actually likely here.
In a desperate conflict with a ruthless enemy.
Oh. Seems like we have narrowed down the issue, apparently. Shiv is now gone. So maybe we won't have to actually change the pick here. It's just going to need to see TREV City pull in a substitute here. Will be Thies coming in place of Shiv. And we'll see if this works. We'll see if the game loads. That'd be kind of crazy, I think, if it'll load. I would go as far as to say that'd be kind of awesome, actually. Oh, let's see what happens. Fourth time! Will it be the charm? Oh my god, all the clients loaded in! Does this mean we get to see the map played? Stay tuned to find out. Oh my god, we're playing the map! We are playing the map, ladies and gentlemen! We have finally got gameplay! And now I can discuss about this map. As you can see, relatively alt-centric pick on this one. 160 BPM. Some light tech elements as well incorporated throughout this entire map, but mostly just going to be focused on general alt consistency. And for the start of it, seems like TREV City holding on to 2 FCs from Thies and Ryuk right now. Hana still holding the FC as well. And breaks from, okay, literally everyone on the side of Kakurenbo. Now has no combo. Thies and Ryuk still holding on to their, okay, there goes Thies, but Ryuk still holding on to combo for TREV City. And 200k score gap off that alone, pretty much. We approach the halfway point of the map. This map is fairly short, so these early breaks actually do matter, and the continued breaks from out of here as well going to be mattering quite considerably. But in any case, we're going to be getting to the little funny double section in a bit. We'll see if any of the players can hit that. It's not too difficult to hit. It is just kind of awkward more than anything, I'd say. And no one misses on it. I guess because I spoke it into existence, no one's going to miss on that. Ryuke still holding on to the FC. Jeong and Spectre with high combos, just unfortunately not going to matter. Ryuke and Matthew holding on to combos, these as well with a very nice combo recovery. And that is going to just about seal it. Now all that is left to know is whether or not Ryuke is going to FC. No, he won't. Goodbye. As a double S rank from Ryuke and Thieves on that map. And a 6-0 sweep for TREV City to start off their losers bracket run. After losing to Bob in the winners bracket round of 16. Now having another shot at redemption in the losers bracket. Kakurenbo, unfortunately, going to be knocked out of the tournament. Will not be seeing them in future rounds. TREV City will continue on to the second match for them in the quarterfinals between the winner of Ben and the Trolley. It's going to be happening, or well, not that match, but the next match going to be happening at 13 UTC on Saturday, so in 10 hours, or well, 9 hours now. That matchup is going to be Where Love Lies versus FC Orenburg, another losers bracket match. That's all we have for right now. I'll see you guys for that match when it happens. See you guys then.